Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can use Kit to basically deliver a lead magnet to your subscribers paired with your Squarespace website. So I'm over here on one of my templates called Moxie, which is built exclusively to help you design a sales funnel on Squarespace. And I'm going to show you how we are going to use this landing page to essentially integrate it with Kit, and then how we're going to use Kit to deliver that lead magnet. So I'm going to walk you through the entire process from creating a form in Kit, adding it to Squarespace, and then setting up the automation that delivers the freebie. So we're actually going to get started in Kit, and for this I'm going to create an inline form, and I'm going to choose Claire because it's the simplest option out of them all, and I want the form to match the design of the website, and Claire is the closest we're going to get to it. So I'm going to choose Claire, but if you prefer any other template, you're free to select any other template. And I'm going to rename it to match the name of my freebie. This is simply so I know which freebie this is relating to and which funnel it's going to lead to. So I'm going to name this Color Palette Library because that's the freebie we'll be delivering. And now I'm going to set up the form. So the first thing that I like to do is I'm on a paid plan of Kit, so I have the ability to remove this Show Built with Kit badge. And then I like to add another field, and I'm going to add the name for their name, and I'm going to move it in front of the email address. Then I'm going to change the text of the button and say, yes, send me the color palette, or send me the freebie. Like that, and I'm going to change the background color to something like this, and I'm going to make the text bold. How you style the form is completely up to you. This is just what I like to do. So once that is done, we are going to go into the settings for the form, and the important thing is this incentive email. So this incentive email we are going to use to actually deliver the freebie, and I'm going to change this setting down here where it says after confirming redirect to URL or a download. I'm going to change it to download, and then I'm going to choose the file that I want them to download once they sign up for this form. And then I'm going to edit the email contents here, and I'm going to change the subject line to say as confirm your subscription and download your guide. And then I will change this text. Thanks for signing up for my freebie. Before I can send it to you, I need you to confirm your subscription by clicking the button below. And then here where it says confirm your subscription, I'm going to say and download your freebie. And then I'm just going to say talk soon, Ana, like that. And of course I'm going to change the color of the button to match what was on the sign up form, and I'm going to bold this text so that it's more visible. Then I'm going to click save. I'm going to click save one more time, and then I'm going to click save and publish, and then embed, and I'm going to copy this line of code. Then I'm going to go to my Squarespace website, and right here I'm using the built-in newsletter form from Squarespace, but I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to click add block, and I'm going to search for code, and I'm going to drag it below this text like so. And then I'm going to click the pencil icon, and now I'm going to add a div and say align center. Then I'm going to paste the code that Kit gave me, and then I'm going to close this div. And the reason why I'm doing this is so that the form displays centered in this particular section. If I didn't do that, the form would be aligned left while the text is aligned centered, and that doesn't look as nice. So that's stylistical choice. You don't have to do that. You can just paste the code that Kit gives you without that. This is just a personal preference. And I'm going to check that it looks okay on mobile, and then I'm going to scroll all the way down, and I'm actually going to take this code block, click select it, make sure it's selected by clicking on it, and I'm going to click command copy, And then I'm going to come over here to the bottom section. I'm going to delete the newsletter block and I'm going to click Command V, and that'll paste the block from the first section, which is the easiest way to do it, and it saves you a massive amount of time. So just a little time-saving hack for working with Squarespace. So now I'm going to click Save, and then I'm going to check to make sure that it looks good on mobile, and I'm going to exit. And as you can see, now we have that Kit form in our Squarespace website, and when they sign up, they will be added to the Kit form. Now what I like to do is I'm going to click on Automate, and I'm going to click on Rules. And now for the rule, I'm going to select when somebody subscribes to a form, and I'm going to select that form, and I want to add a tag to those users. And I'm going to add a tag square brackets freebie, and I'm going to name the tag as color palette library, and then I'm going to save. Okay, so now whenever somebody signs up to this form, they're going to get assigned the tag freebie color palette library. And the final step that I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Automate, Visual Automations, and then I'm going to click New Automation, Empty Automation, Start Building, and then I'm going to say when tag is added, and then I'm going to select this tag, color palette library, add event, and then I'm going to select action to be add the subscriber to the email sequence, and then I can either search my existing welcome sequence or I can create a new one. So I'm just going to name this welcome sequence. Or if you have a funnel that's connected to that particular freebie, you can add the subscriber to that particular funnel sequence. So for right now, I just want them to go to the welcome sequence, and I'm going to select that. And then if you already have a sequence, they will be added to it. If not, then you can click on this green icon and you can start actually creating your sequence. So this is where you would add the subject line, write the contents of your email, and then toggle this button to active to make sure that they are indeed added to that sequence. One thing that I forgot to mention, when you're setting up the form in the settings, here where it says general, when a visitor subscribes to the form, you can either show a success message or you can redirect them to an external page. So if you have like a thank you page on your website, this is where you would click to redirect users to that page. So in this case, it would be, let me just grab the link, because I know that's the URL, and then I would click save, and now when they sign up to that email, they would be redirected to the thank you page, which looks like that. And here is on that thank you page is where you can tell them to check their inbox, to join your community if they have it, or if there's anything else that they need to do, you can give them brief instructions here. Maybe you want them to check out the blog or something like that. That's what you can do on the thank you page. You can also include a short message as to what they can expect in your newsletter or something like that. So now we're going to click Save and Publish one more time. And now let's test this in the incognito mode. So this is the page that we're working with, and I'm going to just add my name, and I'm going to click Send Me the Freebie. And now we should be redirected to the thank you page. And as you can see, that works. And the freebie should also be in my email. And we can confirm this by going to reports. And as you can see, I am now successfully added to that form. So that's how you can set up the lead magnet delivery with Kit and with Squarespace. Of course, this will work with any other platform, website platform, but I specifically showcase Squarespace because that's the platform I mostly work with. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.